Hi everybody, this is the garden update for the 16th of June. These are the much thinned out tomato plants. The gardens of Ponderosa on here earlier. But we have finally elusive tomatoes. These are cherry. And there's plenty more grown. And these ones are plum. So we should have some ready about 3 weeks. This was completely overgrown about 2 hours ago. And the peppers, the beast of a pepper plant, now has 6 peppers on. And this is the aubergine. And thankfully, we're probably going to get about 10 to 12 aubergines off this because it's started to grow already. I'll have to do a lot of thinning out with the leaves on this as well because there's so many flies wanting to nest in the compost. These are very, very slow growing chilli plants, but they love the heat. And at the minute, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it is about 24 degrees. It's been getting to about 38, 40 degrees in here. There's about another 200 leeks ready to plant in the ground for when we start digging up some of the beetroot. That's the greenhouse update. These are the potatoes, 1 seed potato on each, so we should probably get 2 to 3 pound of potatoes per pot in the small ones. And obviously the much larger pots, we've got 17 huge 40 litre tubs of different varieties, from Morris Piper, King Edward, a purple variety of Albert Bartlett. It'll be strange to cut into and see if they are actually purple inside. But these are the garlic, the onions in pots that we had spare. But thankfully, after a good watering, the carrots have started to show. So we've got about 30 or 40 in this bag starting to show. Just another 500 to go, and then quite a few more in this one. Again, probably another 500, 600 to start sprouting in there. The leeks started off well, but a bit of a disaster. Quite a few of them have been dug up by the local cats, so if we hear any gunshots, we know what it's for. Quite a few of them are starting to take now, so that'll be a fair few months. The real pleasing thing is all the parsnips have germinated, so we've got in the region of 75, I think, in this bag. But after 2 weeks away from it, it's like a giant veg competition because I've taken the fleece off the cabbages, and every single one, we've got cabbages, broccoli, sprouts, we've got purple cabbage in there somewhere, and they are just colossal, to the extent of it was pushing the fleece off the bricks. Onions, red onions, white onions, thankfully they're starting to bulb up now. If we can get right in and have a look. some of the red onions now. The good thing was these were all from the pound shop. So we've got about 100 onions for about £2. And they should be ready relatively soon. But the potatoes, all the different varieties, we've started to flower on quite a few of them. As you can see, we're just going to leave them on. So people say take them off, let them put energy into the potatoes, but we're just going to leave them, let them do their work. Lettuces, again, we've had some for lunch today, but these are all pretty much ready now, so we're going to pull them all out and give them to people who probably don't want them, but they'll be eating them for a while. So we've got loads of lettuce here, probably got about 60 to pull up. And these beasts, these are actually white turnips, so the small little white turnips that you buy. The shoots and leaves on these are absolutely colossal. So they'll be ready in a couple of weeks. And this is the beetroot bed, so we've got about 100 beetroot. And last week we put in some more spring onions, about 40 spring onion bunches that we had grown. And they were about 6 weeks behind the bigger ones, so beetroot seems to be absolutely cracking. And they'll be bulbing up, a bit like the white turnip. They're slightly behind though, but these are the spring onions are about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of the ones in the beetroot bed. So I think 3 weeks and they'll be ready to pull out a full bunch. The Swedes are what us northerners call turnip, but these are the Swedes. And the cauliflowers next to them. Very hard to differentiate when there's so many different leaves. Catch us later.